Alright, what's up guys? So, welcome to my rant channel, TMossBoss Rants, and in today's video I wanted to rant about unfinished video games because that seems like that's a new normal. It's crazy how many unfinished video games I've played. So if you guys didn't know, I stream. I stream on Twitch, I stream on other platforms too, but I mainly stream on Twitch. And I upload pretty much all of my Twitch streams and every other streams onto my gaming channel. And if you see some games, like there's the games that I play on a regular basis because I either like those games or I'm trying to get through it, whatever the situation is. Then there's those games where you'll see me play it one time, that's it. Never play it again. Got no reason I'm playing. It's either some stuff where I'm all like, okay, I just didn't really particularly like the game, but the majority of the time, it's because the games are unfinished. What's up with that? I get that if it's an early access game, but my thing is this. Even early access, like let's say for an example, early access, if we're thinking like a restaurant or a movie theater or a store of some sorts, whatever the situation is, they're all like, hey, we're giving you guys a little bit of an early look. At least they make sure that the place is finished up. They're just giving you a preview. If my thing is this, I feel that people, they're misusing early access. They're misusing with that because I'm like, fam, like 2 days ago, I bought Star Citizen. That game was unfinished. And that game is probably the oldest game that is currently active right now. Yeah, there might be some other games that might be, but I'm like, that game's been in development, I think when I read, for over a decade. That's not normal. That is not normal. I played this. It was this like new Sims-like game called Denizen. That game didn't even have like no proper save function. So no, the thing is this. You'll get through a whole day on that game, right? They'll have it saved. You gotta go pretty much all the way back to your apartment to save in the game. Versus just having it where they have the quick save option in the pause menu, but you can only use it once. It's honestly, remember that episode of Family Guy when Spider-Man was like, everybody gets one? That's literally how their save is functioning. It's you pretty much get one save. And I'm like, bro, no, that's not going to make me want to play the game. Then it seems like now a lot of people are trying to follow the trend of coming out with extraction shooters. How many extraction shooter games then came out recently? I feel like it's at least been like 3-4 extraction shooter games and stuff. And I'm like, bro, can we play something different? I feel like that it's either games are just trying to be like another game that's popular or it's unfinished. Look, bro, I don't know what's going on with gaming right now, but it has to be fixed. It is honestly a weird time that we are in with gaming right now. I'm like, I came from the era of like PlayStation 2, Nintendo 64. I'm trying to think PlayStation. I'm like, there's even some PlayStation 3 games I played where I'm like, yeah, I can see why I had got me an Xbox 360. But no, I'm saying though, it's like there's just gaming right now. I would rather go back to every era of gaming, like when I was a kid, from like just when gaming was like top tier gaming. But now I'm like, bro, did like the era that we're currently in right now. It's like it's the unfinished era, because I'm like, what we got going on now, I'm like, it is crazy. I have never seen video games so down bad where it's like you got the one game freaking the day before when that game was out. That was probably the most unfinished game to ever come out in our, well, I ain't gonna say the most unfinished game, but I don't even know why those guys gave up on that game. I was like, you guys very well, like, yeah, you guys was getting negative feedback, but it's like, yeah, when you make promises to people and then you don't keep them, of course we're gonna be mad. That's like telling a 5-year-old kid, oh yeah, we're gonna go to Disneyland tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, they're like, oh, sorry, I guess whatever the reason is, that's the reason. No, bruh, no kid don't want to hear that. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys are going to be making promises with your games, if you guys are going to be doing stuff with your games, you got to do them. You can't just be waiting for us to be like, oh, well, we now like the game, let's now support. I honestly feel that some developers think along those lines. They're like, oh, well, when you guys start talking good about our games, then that's when we'll start doing good stuff with our games. I'm like, well, if that's the case, then I don't see myself playing your guys' game and stuff. So, but Yeah, I just think that we're in a weird time right now with gaming, and I'm like, it honestly needs to be fixed. There are some game companies out there, game companies, developers, everybody in the gaming industry that's working on games, and they're not fully functional, complete, or anything. Yeah, if it's in early access, okay. My thing is this: release like 70% of the game, but when you release 10% and you're expecting us to review this game as if we are playing 70%, no, we're not. We're going to talk, at least me, I'm going to talk on how I genuinely feel about your guys' game. So yeah, there might be some people out there where it's like, if you send me your game and your game ain't finished and your game is, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to tell you, this game ain't ready yet. You might want to work on it. It ain't no disrespect, but at the same time, you gotta understand my frustration. We're in an era where it's like gaming should be fun. It shouldn't be, oh, well, if you want to have fun, you gotta pay more. No. We're in a time where people are trying to save money. I'm saying you have it where literally everything in this world costs no, it really does cost an arm and a leg. You're really paying for an arm and a leg. I guarantee and I promise you, you look it up online right now, how much does an arm and a leg cost? It's like anything that you can think of in this world, that's how much an arm and a leg costs. I'm not trying to put all of my money into a video game. You have to understand, as a content creator, I'm going to be playing a lot of different video games that come out. I'm not trying to buy this season pass, that DLC, especially when it's companies like Activision or EA, and I'm like, are you guys really broke to where you need to continuously keep asking people for money in a game? I get that that's what you guys like, the agenda that you want to put out and stuff, but I'm like, do you really need more money for your guys' games? We're the ones that need the money. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, gaming right now, it's such a weird time with gaming, but yeah, hopefully this video goes viral enough to where people, they talk on their frustrations. And that's why I highly encourage people, go on to Reddit, go on to social media, go any and everywhere. Start recording YouTube videos. Talk on a game that upsets you, okay? Talk on a game that upsets you. I do not care for the credit. I just want games to be better. I want games to be more fun than they were back 20 years ago when I was a kid, bruh. That's what I want, but it's crazy. It's crazy that like recently I had to start going to this retro game store just so I could get me some like old games I played when I was a kid just so I can have fun. That's not good. That's not good where it's like, let's say for an example, Forza, the new Forza Motorsport. You mean to tell me I'm going back and I'm playing 3 and 4 more than the new one? Like, that's something where if I'm a developer for Forza and I see somebody streaming one of the old Forzas and I'm like putting it out there like, yeah, we got this new Forza that's out and stuff, and they're still playing, that's something that no, I'm messing up. I have to admit at some point in time I am messing up and I gotta start making my games better. I don't know why we can't do that with gaming, and then it's crazy. Another thing is that you see the community where it's like when they do like mod support and stuff like that with a video game, it's crazy how the community can make a video game funner than the developers. I'm telling you, man, we're in a weird time with gaming right now where it's like the fans, we're the real developers. It's crazy, man, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. I can see myself doing a part 2 to this because I feel like there are some things I left out, but I don't know. I feel like I kind of talked on all the main things and stuff, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.